What's up, comrades? Welcome back to Sidewalk Chalk, hosted by yours truly, Ricky Mouse. Today we're playing ARMLESS Detective. Now, I've actually already played this game. I recorded a whole video for it. However, my mic was not at its best, so we're gonna do it again because I do want to play this game on for a video. This was in part developed by my one-time friend Forleave with a development group called Top of the Barrel, I believe. It was made for Inspire 2025, which to my understanding is like a Roblox game jam. It's pretty cool. So we have a map selected as motel room right now, which is the default map. Usually humble abode right here is locked until you complete the motel one. But let's just get into it. Oh, we got some story. Lose my arms in an accident. You know, apply for a job as a detective at a police precinct. This charming fellow right here, look at that dashing smile. And we got our cat. Our hat. All right. Hey, Ricky Mouse, glad to see you made it. We've put you on this case because it was the easiest one we had, just so we could see what you're capable of. You don't have arms anymore? Yeah, we know. That's why we have this special tool just for you. You see that hat we gave you? It has many uses. You can use its gadgets to find hidden clues around the crime scene. From my knowledge, all the current known suspects leave 3 general traces of evidence. I don't actually know why, but keep it in mind. Now, onto your hat's gadgets and their uses. That first one there is a magnifying glass. You can use that gadget to see smaller things like hair strands, for example. Next, your second gadget is a blacklight. You can use that to see things that don't appear visible normally. Your third gadget is a magnet. For some reason, it can only attract paper currency in close proximity. However, it proves useful in a lot of cases. Trust me. Fourth and second to last, you have a state-of-the-art Grabby Arm 9000. It's just like you have an arm again, only with 2 fingers. So just make do. Lastly, if you need any more tips on what you're looking for or what pieces of evidence connect to certain suspects, use your trusty folder. It's your 5th and last hat gadget, and will help you find the correct suspect. I guess you could say this hat is one tool with many uses. Once you've made up your mind, you can leave the building and pick the suspect. Be careful. Once you leave, you can't go back. Anyways, I wish you the best of luck. Break a leg. Actually, don't do that. That will render you completely useless. Remember, if you pick the wrong suspect, you're fired. Bye-bye now. So, basically, the point of the game is to go into the place of business, I suppose you call it. Oh, he's so sad. Oh, he's so sad that he doesn't have arms. And find clues as to who committed murder or something. So, I like to write them down with a pen. So I'm going to grab this little scrap of paper I have over here, and I'm going to write down what I need. So, oh, things are falling. Everything's falling. First, I'm going to write down that we have food. So they like to snack. Because as you can see, right here and over here, we got some food about. They're also messy, so they're not neat. Is there anything? They like to write in their diary on the list. There's a couple things you can look for. The book, and I think there's gonna be fingerprints, or maybe Robux. Yeah, I'm not seeing any fingerprints. Oh, and then we can check this too. Ooh, okay. So this means they're cold-blooded. If we look in the folder here, it gives us some information about like finding fingerprints, cold-blooded, all this stuff. But what we're gonna be looking for is suspects. So we need someone who is cold-blooded, likes to eat, and likes to write in their diary. So that's what we're looking for. Sheds hair oftenly, nope. Writes in their diary, eat lots of food, not fingerprints. Likes to clean, nope. Sheds hair oftenly, nope. Likes to clean, sheds hair often, nope. Likes to clean, eats lots of food, and is cold-blooded. We're gonna go with Thomas here. Okay, gonna get out of here. Are you? Yep. It was Thomas, right? The dude with the alfalfa haircut. There he is. This guy. What? Wait, no way. Oh, did he not like writing in his diary? That's new. I thought that was gonna be right. Okay. Well, you know, second time's a charm. We're not gonna do that one again because every time you do Motel Room, you have to do that tutorial text, and that just takes a long time. So we're just gonna go straight into Humble Abode. Only 2 maps. They did make this game in about 84 hours, I think, which is a little over 3 days. Nice maps. I like the retro aspects of this game. I think it's really fun. And I like that you can tell this is like the sand texture in Roblox Studio. I do like the animation too. I think it's really fun. Anyways, we're looking for evidence. So he likes to write in his diary. He's not cold-blooded, so we can keep the book thing. We can check for Robux. Ooh. Okay, has no Robux. So, no Robux. None. No Robux. And, I think it's the last thing is gonna be either fingerprints or hair. Oh, fingerprints. And there's gonna be no hair, right? Absolutely not. Yeah, okay. So fingerprints. So it's the book, fingerprints, and no Robux. So let's look at who has that. No. 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 Here we go. Right to the diary. Had bad hiding fingerprint. Rebecca. Always knew it was you, Rebecca. We're gonna get ya. We're gonna get ya. Okay, I think it was towards the end, right? Is this Rebecca? Alright. Come on. Oh, I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah. Good GG. Alright, we did it. And that was ARMLESS Detective. That was the entire game. I know it's a little short, but again, this was made in only a couple days for basically a game jam. So it's pretty impressive what they were able to accomplish in that time. I believe it was only like a group of like 6 people. So it's pretty impressive. They're coming out with a content update soon, so I'm excited to see what's in that. I'm actually gonna look to see if I can view what they're going to be adding. Okay, the update's going to have multiplayer, new maps, new achievements, and cosmetics. Things that weren't listed there. I would like to see a way to skip the like the intro tutorial sequence at the beginning of Motel Room, just in case someone wants to play Motel Room again for some reason. I would also like to see more evidence that can be found, like different types of evidence. I think that can make the maps a bit more varied and cooler. I'm assuming that's going to happen with the multiplayer update because, you know, finding 3 things with like a group of like 3 people would be the easiest thing in the world. So I'm assuming they're going to be adding stuff like that, but you know, you can't be too safe. Just ask anyway, you know. That's going to be it, I think. Yeah, I think I've covered and talked about as much as I can with this. The original video was longer because, you know, I was discovering everything for the first time, but I still wanted to cover this just, you know, out of good faith and support for the developers, because I do think this is a really cool idea and a really great game. So if you want to check it out, links in the description as always, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.